I'm back. Just me, no YouTube sound. Thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited for this series. Just pumped. And I'm just excited. But before I get on, I'm just going to read some comments. I see people are here live with us. So fantastic. Candy's here from Calgary. Ariana's here from Lacombe. That's where I'm from. And if you are from Lacombe, it is so windy here right now. It is so windy. But we're doing good because we're inside and I'm here with you. So for the next 30 minutes, I am so excited to spend my time here with you. And I just want to introduce myself for those of you who are new to the group. My name is Mila Trenchuk. I'm a mom of 4 girls, ages 11, 9, 7, and 5. I'm a wife to 1 man, and I am your mindset coach and host for this live series, Save Your Future, Take Control of Your Life. And I'm so passionate to share this with you because if you are joining us and you're an entrepreneur and you are a mom and you are struggling to balance that work home life, I have some amazing tools to share with you. And even if you're not in that realm, these tools are going to be fantastic for you to, as I say, save your future. I'm going to go into that in a little bit to share and expand on what that means. But I want you to grab your workbooks if you are able to print it. If not, if you're watching the replay, #replay and pause and go get your workbook because we're going to go through that as we go along every day this week. So this week I am going to be here today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday at noon for 30 or 40 minutes. And then Friday is going to be a bonus day, and I'm excited to tell you all about Friday later on this week. But I love bonuses, I love prizes, I love all those fun things, giveaways and such. So if you are in this group and have been here and you know that there's value to be found here, please, I encourage you to invite friends, family, colleagues, anybody who you think would benefit from this material. And especially if you know a mom who's an entrepreneur or a mom struggling with the work-life balance or balance in general, I'd love for you to invite them to this page. And keep in mind that we're balanced. I'm going to come back to that later. So thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing this space with me. And I want to honor your time, so I won't keep you longer than 30 to 40 minutes. And in my post, I said I'll be here till 12:45. So if you have any questions after, feel free to type in the chat. So again, I welcome you, and I'd love this time to serve you as best as I can. I want to serve you as best as I can. So please turn off any distractions you might have. All ears over here, because what I'm going to share with you, I've not really shared in this depth before, but I just want to give you so much value because I know there's a lot of noise in our virtual world. And so I'm so grateful that you took the time to be with me here today. So thank you so much. And here we go. Today, we are going to talk about creating clarity. Okay, creating clarity. So grab your workbooks, and I'm going to go briefly on the takeaways that I would love for you to have in your time here with me. And I did have my workbook up, and of course now it's disappeared. But this will give you an opportunity to open your link up as well. And then follow along with me because I want you to understand what is coming up and how it's going to benefit you, especially if you're a mom, an entrepreneur, solopreneur, and even if you're not. This will be super effective in your life for you to take control and save your future. So right now, those of you who are here while I'm chatting away, I'd like you to type in the chat how, in one word, sum up how you're feeling right now. Okay, first word that comes to your mind. And this is a safe space, so you don't have to worry about judgment or anything like that. This is a safe place. I am here to support you. I'm here to create this space for you so that you can achieve your goals and dreams that you have in this life. So my light just came off here. I'm just turn it back on. Okay, so in your workbook, again, type in the chat one word, okay, how you're feeling right now. First thing that comes to your mind. It doesn't, and if it's negative, that's okay, even better, so that we can blast that belief today. Okay, if you have your workbook with you, I say woohoo, because I'm so happy that you're here with me. But in this series, I want for you, it is my intention for you to take away a few things and an understanding, and some of the following things I'm going to say right now: the importance of creating clarity in your wants, the underlying cause of stress and anxiety in your life, how your habits are formed and how it connects to your thoughts and your behaviors. Okay, and then understanding the shift, the need to shift from a lack and limited mindset, and what does that mean, into one of abundance. And you don't need, okay, here's the thing I really want to bust in this week, is you don't need to hustle and grind to have a successful life. You don't need to hustle and grind if you want to have a successful life. Rewind and listen to that again. I'm going to say it one more time. You don't need to hustle and grind to have a successful life. That is a misconception so many of us entrepreneurial moms, boss moms have. And you see it all over, it's on shirts, it's on mugs. People, women groups post it, like, go and hustle. And I don't want to hustle and grind, right? I prefer ease and flow. So we're going to talk about that this week. So if that's something that excites you and interests you, and that's something you want, stay tuned, watch every week, and you're going to get an amazing tools in order to create that in your life. And that's my last point, is I'm going to be leaving you with practical tools that you can implement to disrupt the negative thinking that contributes to your anxiety, stress, and burnout. Okay, so it's going to be jam-packed and you are here because you've come to realize that there's something that you're doing or something that you're believing that is holding you back and hasn't served you for some time now. And that's okay. That's a great awareness to have, because then you can level up. Okay, popular term these days is leveling up. So we are here to level up our awareness, our self-awareness, and our self-growth. So thank you for taking the time to be here to learn those tools. And at the end of the series, you're going to hear from some of my clients who've had success in their lives. It's going to be phenomenal to hear their testimonials. You wouldn't believe some of the stories that they're going to share, and you will feel empowered. Okay, you will feel empowered to do the same. So if you're watching, again, say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. I see Ariana. Hi, Ariana. Hi, Candy. Hello, Annette. I think Ruby is here, and Ruby's one of my beautiful clients. Hello, Ruby. Kim. Oh, so many wonderful people on. So hello, everybody, and I'm so excited you're here. And if you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay. Okay, so day one. Let's get into it. Again, if you have your workbooks, pull those out, and if you do not, that's okay. Watch the replay or pause and then go grab your workbook. So one of the key things, okay, one of the key elements in your success is having a clear visual of your goal. And what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? So I'll put it this way. Some of you have done this with me, but if you have, humor me. Let's do it again. And some of you may have not. So in the comments below, okay, it's a little delayed, but I'm going to wait for you because I see there's a few of you watching live with me, which I'm so grateful. Tell me, what is the color of your car? I'm assuming you're not even in your car right now, but if you are, you're probably not standing outside of it. So tell me in the comments, and I'm looking at my cell phone here, that's why I keep looking this way to see the comments popping up. Tell me in the comments, what is the color of your car? Okay? And while I wait for you to type that, and as those are coming in, Um, Ariana said that she feels contentment, and Candy says she feels blessed. So that's excellent to come with that mindset here today. So awesome. Okay, Candy says her car is, monarch orange. That's pretty precise, Candy. Okay, Ariana says blue. Ruby says teal. Your car is teal? That's amazing. That's one of my daughter's favorite color. Daughter number 2. Kim says pearl white, and Alyssa says white. Okay, that was pretty easy, right? Okay, now tell me this. Is your closet clean or cluttered? Okay? Is your closet clean or cluttered? And I'm going to tell you right now, mine is a little cluttered because I'm in the spring cleaning mode. So it's okay if you're cluttered. You can say that in the comments. No judgment again. Is it clear or clean? Sorry, is it clean or cluttered? Okay, so put that in the comments. Tell me what your closet looks like, clean or cluttered. And I would say mine is in the constant state of a little bit of clutter because I like to purge. So here's my trick. If my laundry basket is full and I want to do laundry because there's clothes in there that I want to wear, so I look at my closet and be like, okay, so I haven't worn these. I need to give them away or donate them or something, right? Okay, it's coming in. All right, Ariana says clean. Kim says clean. Candace says still part cluttered, not as everything has been put away from the move and room takes the last place. Your room takes the last place. Yes, absolutely. So normally clean. Okay, so mostly clean. Awesome. High fives. So answer this now. Okay. What does your goal look like? Is it clear or is it fuzzy? Okay? And if you're watching the replay, please play along, okay? Is your goal in your mind, is it clear or is it a little fuzzy? Okay? And it's okay if it's a little fuzzy. That's why you're here. And if it's clear, that's amazing as well. Okay? So wherever you're at, share with us. Okay? We are here to encourage each other. I'm here to help you create that clarity. Okay. Candy says mud. Ooh, candy, mud. Okay, that is super, like I can just see mud because there's so much mud around here right now. Ruby says front clean, back always full of stuff. Oh, that's a good way to put it, Ruby. Ariana and Kim both say fuzzy. Okay, fantastic. This is so good. Thank you for playing along because now you understand a little bit about how your mind works. Okay, when I asked you about your car and when I asked you about your closet, it was like an immediate picture, right? Like, boom, it's this color. Boom, it's clean, But when it came to your goal, it was like, mud, fuzzy, okay? Ruby, I like what she said. It's clear in the front, but there's always stuff working in the back. So, and as I mentioned, like Ruby's one of my clients, so she has these tools, okay? So we're always working on our goal. Here's the thing, if you're watching and you're feeling like, oh no, my goal isn't clear at all, like Candy says, mud, that's okay. The fact that you are here means that you are working towards it. Okay, give yourself grace. Because here is one of my favorite definitions of a goal is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. As Napoleon Hill says, it is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So if you're progressing and moving towards it, that means that you are working towards it and you are progressing. So you are doing awesome. You're still lapping everybody who's sitting down doing nothing. Okay, I just started reading the book, actually listening. I do a lot of audiobooks, Atomic Habits. And I think it was Kim, you had asked somewhere on Facebook if it was recommended. But yeah, I'm halfway through. It's pretty amazing. So he says in there, so Atomic Habits is like the small habits, right, that create big results. So he says in there, if you try, if you make an effort to do something just a little bit every day, just a little bit, you'll still come out with more at the end of the year than if you didn't do anything. okay? So every little bit of effort, every little bit of action that you take every day is still gonna account to something. Whereas if you don't do anything at all, it still accounts to nothing, okay? So the fact that you are here and you're equipped with the workbook, and at the end of this series, you're gonna be equipped with some tools to move forward, this is phenomenal, okay? So now, after having done that exercise, I want you to look in your workbook and the first question. Now, this is a question that I generally ask in my discovery calls, but I want to bring that to you here today because I really want you to come away with some value. Now, some of you have done this before, and that's okay. It's good to do it again. Repetition is key. Okay, the more you repeat something, the more it becomes habitual. So, in order for you to understand and really see a clear picture of where you're going, it's good to audit it every so often. And now, being the end of March, okay, wow, how did that happen? First quarter is passing. We're moving soon into the second quarter of 2021. So this is a great time to do this exercise, okay? So day one, creating clarity. The first question is, what do you want in the 5 Fs, okay? 5 Fs. So we don't need to do this right now. This can be your homework tonight, but bring it tomorrow, okay? Because we're going to go reflect back on it tomorrow. What do you want in your 5 Fs? So right there, family, faith, finance, fitness, and friends. Okay? So, what do you want in those 5 Fs? It is so, so key to understand and know what you want in these 5 categories, and because that will help you create that image, that picture of the goal that you want. And I understand what is my goal? I don't know. That's okay. These are the tools that are going to help you create that picture. All right. So if you don't have the workbook, please comment below. I will send you the link to download the workbook. And doing this is so key. Like, you can listen to what I'm saying, but it isn't until you take your pen. I had all these pens here and now I can't find one. Here we go. Take your pen and put it on paper that you are going to create the image clearly in your mind. And when you create that image, that causes you to feel an emotion, a connection to that image. And that emotion is what moves you to action. And it's that action that's going to change the reaction, and then you're going to have a new result. Okay? So, in my title, Save Your Future, what does this have to do with saving my future, Mila? So you're probably like, where are you getting at? I want to ask you a question. Are you busy, okay, planning for your future, or are you present right now in your life, in the lives of your children or child or children, in your relationship and relationships, okay? Are you present? Are you fully present? Or are you constantly thinking of, oh, what do I have to do tomorrow? Okay, what am I making for supper, for example? Okay, something simple. What am I going to do? Like, you're always thinking about the future and not living right now and being present. That's partly due to not having order, okay, which we're going to go into later this week, because we need to create that order. But before we can create that order, we need to create clarity. Okay, if you're not clear on what direction you are headed, you're always scrambling, looking around, planning and filling in the void and the spots, and always making yourself busy. Okay, it is not a healthy way to live, but it is our habitual way of living. And it's what you've heard, is you have to work really hard to be successful. Cancel. And those of you who are new with me, okay, if I hear an idea or thought that I don't agree with, that I don't want to be emotionally involved with, I say cancel. cancel that. I don't want that. I don't want to believe in that. It's not something I want to adopt. Okay, and we can do that. That's one way you can take control, is reject the ideas that don't serve you, that won't serve you. Okay, so let's create clarity. Let's create clarity this week. In your workbooks, day one, what do I want in the 5 F's? Okay, and that's family, faith, finance, fitness, and friends. I gave you a little space to write. If you need more space, use the back of the sheet of paper or grab another sheet of paper. Okay, this is so important to create clarity. Okay, now in question 2, there's 2 questions. Okay, one is on this side and one is in this side, and it's I want you to draw a line in the middle to create 2 columns. On the one side, it says, what do I love to do? What do I love to do? And on the other side, it says, what am I good at? Okay, so let me break that down. For example, what do I love to do? Okay, I love spending time with my family. Okay, I love it. Am I always present? Maybe not. Okay, so this is where we want to create that clarity so that I can always be present, fully present, and not thinking about what I need to do here, there, where, and all that. Okay, so I love spending time with my family. I love traveling. I love eating. I love helping people. Okay, so what do you love to do? Those are some examples. And then on the other side, what am I good at? What am I good at? Okay, I am a great leader. Okay, I design posters really well, or I graphic design really well. I'm not saying this is me. I'm just sharing some ideas. Okay, I'm a great public speaker. Okay, I'm a good listener. Okay, so those are examples of what am I good at. Now, after you've filled up those lines, and you may not even fill them up, it might take a little bit of time. I remember I had one lady say, I didn't know what I was good at, so I had to ask my son. You know, this is where I want you to take time to sit down and do these exercises. It is time that you pay attention to yourself, pull yourself out of the back burner, make yourself first, because in all reality and in all honesty, you cannot take care of others if you do not take care of yourself first. Okay? And by being here, you're increasing your awareness, you're increasing your growth, and in doing these exercises, you're leveling up. Okay? So the better you are for you, the better you will be for everyone else, and you can serve others in a better capacity. So do these exercises. This is day 1, pretty simple. What do you want in the 5 F's? And when you do this, use your imagination. Tap into your imagination and create the most amazing picture. Okay? So for example, family, I want to be able to take my family on a holiday, like an amazing holiday every year. Okay, and what does that look like? Well, I want to take them to Kenya, where I lived, and we want to go on safari, and we want to stay in this camp, and it's going to look like this, and it's going to feel like this, and the food is going to taste like this. Like, just be very, very specific. Okay, don't hold back. So say if you were like the richest person in the world right now, what would that look like? Okay, let's put it that way. When you're answering these questions, you have all the money, you have all the time, you have all the resources. What does that look like? So for those of you just joining, say hello, and if you don't have the workbook, let me know and I'll send it to you. But we are answering questions in the workbook right now. So in this question 1, don't hold back. Okay, when we were children, we had the greatest imagination. My kids have crazy, amazing imaginations. Bring that back. It's still there, okay? Tap into that. I'm giving you permission to play, okay? So be creative, be imaginative. Make it flowery and beautiful and detailed and specific, okay? And then when you get to the second question, what do I love to do? What am I good at? When you are done answering those questions, I'd like you to draw a line across those that connect. So what do I love to do? I love helping people. Okay, what am I good at? I'm a good listener. Well, you can help people by listening well. Okay, I just want you to connect the dots, connect the items, because why? That might give you some clarity on what you want in the 5 F's. Okay, and what creates that desire in you, that desire to serve others, because we are all placed here to serve. If you look around, everyone is in a position of service. Okay, whether it's a professional service or if you're a mom, there's a lot of service happening there. We are all here to serve. So how do you want to serve? This is what we're clarifying. And what is it that you want in your life? Okay, the only thing, I'm getting ahead of myself, the only thing you need to achieve success is desire. So what do you desire? What do you want? Let's create that clarity, tonight, this afternoon, or right now, if you have time, in that day 1 worksheet, and we'll bring it back tomorrow. Okay, so if you're just joining us and you don't have the worksheet, let me know in the comments below, and I'm going to send you the link. It's just a PDF download, and you can print it and work on it in your own time. And then tomorrow, bring it back, and we're going to use that in tomorrow's lesson. Okay, so Van Gogh said, first, he's an artist. He said, first, I see the picture in my mind, and then I paint the picture. This you can also do with your life. Okay, see it in your mind. What is it that you want? And then it will become your reality. Because everything you think becomes your reality. So what are the pictures, what are the images that you are putting in your mind in regards to those 5 F's? The family, the faith, finance, fitness, and friends. Okay, these are the basic 5 parts of your life. Okay, and there's fun, but you can include that in the different sections. And food, there's a lot of great F's. But what do you want? Make that clear. Because when you can make that clear, that's the first step to reclaiming your control. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're going to dive in some more tomorrow. If you have any questions, please comment below. I am here to serve you. I am here this week, every day, noon Mountain Time. So if you're Pacific, that's 11 o'clock. If you're Central, that's 12. If you're Eastern, that's 1. Oh, no, 2. It's 12 for Mountain. It's 1 for Central. It's 2 for Eastern. And if you're in other parts of the world, Google it. 12 Mountain Time in my local time, and I would love for you to come join me. And if you're watching the replay, #replay, please still answer the questions below as you're watching, so I know that you've watched and you've followed along. If you have any questions, I'm here to serve you. Put it in the comments, send me a private message. If you don't have the worksheet, comment and I will send you the link to that. Thank you so much for spending time with me here. I know your time is valuable. And so I hope that this has given you some value as well, and cause you to increase your awareness of your desires, because that is what's going to propel you to achieve what it is that you want, not just in your personal life or your professional life, but in every aspect of your life, your relationships, your health, your wealth, and everything that you desire will be more abundant when you do the work. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, and I can't wait to come back and see you tomorrow. And we're going to dive back in, do the homework, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.